Hey all my YouTube hoes, it's Rant Maniac, and today's going to be episode 4 of my public school rants, and today I'm going to be talking about 3rd grade. I know in my last video about this topic, I said that from then on it was downhill, and that's not really true, because 3rd grade wasn't really all that bad. I still had all my friends, and it was all good, and my teacher just recently died from 3rd grade. She was this elderly woman named Mrs. Morrison, and she was one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. I know I've said that about one of my teachers, but she was just a kind lady. She had a New York accent. She was very old-fashioned, and she retired the year, like right after I graduated from 3rd grade. And then right after she retired, she had a stroke, and then she was in the hospital for probably like a year. And then after that, she had a second stroke, which wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as the first one. And right after Christmas, I saw her at Christmas Mass. About a week later, I found out I saw her in the obituaries of the paper. And yeah. So I'm going to kind of tie this in with 4th grade. 4th grade was hell. 4th grade sucked ass. It was just really god awful. It made me want to shoot a puppy in the face. 4th grade I started out, it was alright. I had this teacher, Mr. Marinick. He was a little eccentric, but he was okay for the most part. Then as the year progressed, he just showed his true colors, and he was just such a dickhead to everyone in the class. It ended up being me and my best friend who switched out of his class, and that took a hell of a lot to get out of it. My mom had to contact the superintendent of schools, have a meeting with the principal, and my 4th grade teacher, he lied about a shitload of stuff, trying to intimidate us, and lying to us saying that our parents had agreed to a grounding slip, where if we messed up in class or didn't or talked once, then we'd be grounded at home, and that school would kind of tie in with our personal lives. And he said that each one of our parents had agreed to it, and that just wasn't right, because he never said anything about that to my mother. He made one of my best friends cry, and he was just a dick. He made me want to kill somebody. And so I switched to this one lady, Miss Sheffer, who she was alright then, but in the long run, she wasn't that great of a teacher. She was a really strict teacher. She didn't take any shit. Like, if you didn't do your homework, you get an isolated lunch. You didn't do your homework a second time, you get 2 isolated lunches. And I never did my homework, so I probably got, like, half the year's worth of isolated lunches. But the people in her class were those snobby, elitist bitches who I just ended up wanting to, like, freaking kill. Like, there was this one girl, I'm gonna not say her name correctly, Flamia Chevauche. And, oh my god, she was such a bitch to everybody. She thought that she was the shit, that she thought that she ruled the school, and now, she thinks she's like 300 pounds and is in, she's a freshman in high school just like us, and one of my friends is somewhat friends with her, and she said that on one of their field trips last year, they tried doing the slutty Macarena, and I said, I'm surprised she didn't sink the fucking boat, because she's like a friggin' wrecking ball. She's jumping up and down, doing that shit, and I'm surprised she didn't sink the boat. Just create a hole right through the middle of the boat. What the hell are you looking at? My cat's being an attention whore. Kitty! Look at the camera. Look at the webcam. Look at the webcam, fat ass. Yeah. Well, yeah, so that's basically it. So I did 3rd and 4th grade. And hopefully you guys will tune in for my 5th and 6th grade rant. 6th grade is going to be a fun rant. Oh my god, that's going to be a 10-minute rant. 6th grade was my hell. I hated the school, and that's all you're going to know about it now, but when the time comes to rant about that, oh boy, I'm gonna have to split that up into 2 episodes because it's gonna be that long. So so comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll put the little subscription box in right here. So do subscribe if you feel like it. And if you don't, I'll have my cat sit on you and she will crush your ribs because she's that obese. So yeah, bye.